109 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world. The Street 919FM.com. News from the street, 919FM.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas with the 12 o'clock news on the streets, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube, sponsored by the Sea Champion. In the headlines, the Ministry of Health says it will be rescheduling all COVID vaccine appointments scheduled for this weekend. Eligible applicants can still apply for May salary relief grants. Couple beaten with hammer in home invasion, and internationally cases of a dangerous COVID-19 variant are rapidly increasing in the U.S., experts says. And now the news in detail. The Ministry of Health says it will be rescheduling all vaccine appointments scheduled for this weekend. In a statement this morning, the ministry said all COVID-19 vaccination appointments that were originally carded for this Saturday and Sunday will be rescheduled. The ministry said regional health authorities will contact people with vaccination appointments for the days indicated to provide new appointment dates and times. The statement says those who had appointments on the weekend will be given new appointments in a timely fashion. This weekend, government announced curfew times as follows: Friday, June 18th, 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. the following day. Saturday, June 19th, 10:02 a.m. to 5 a.m. the following day. And Sunday, June 20th, 10:02 a.m. to 5 a.m. the following day. On Saturday and Sunday, movement will only be allowed between the hours of 5 a.m. and 10 a.m. The public is advised to contact the TTPS curfew hotline on 480-2000 for emergencies during curfew hours. Finance Minister Com Imbert said those who missed the June 11th deadline for salary relief grants for the month of May can still apply once they meet the criteria. Speaking at a virtual media briefing hosted by the Finance Ministry, Imbert said people who meet the criteria but missed the May deadline can still apply for this as well as for the month of June. According to information shared by the ministry, anyone who suffered job or income loss from May 1st, 2021 is eligible for a grant of up to $1,500, while anyone who suffered job or income loss from May 8th, 2021 is eligible for a grant of up to $1,000. Anyone with a national insurance number can apply once they fulfill the criteria as follows. Anyone who lost their job or source of income in the month of May 2021, anyone employed in the following sectors: food, restaurant services, cinemas, entertainment, amusement parks, tour operators, casinos, members club, retail outlets, nightclubs, gaming and betting houses, sporting facilities, pre-care and daycare. To apply, citizens are urged to visit the Finance Ministry's website and fill out the online application form, scan and upload all supporting documents, and submit, then await a confirmation email. The ministry says the process is strictly online only. Meanwhile, those without a national insurance number can apply for an income support grant via the Ministry of Social Development and Family Services. 9 more people died yesterday due to the COVID-19 virus. According to the Health Ministry, there were 2 elderly males, 3 elderly females, 2 middle-aged males, and 1 middle-aged female with pre-existing medical condition, as well as 1 elderly female without pre-existing medical condition. This brings the total number of COVID-19 related deaths to 686. Meanwhile, 327 more people have tested positive for COVID-19 from samples taken between June 10th and June 14th. In more news, a 20-year-old woman is among 2 people who were robbed and assaulted yesterday during a home invasion in Arouca. The victims were said to be at their home along First Street when at about 8:30 p.m. yesterday, two men forced their way inside. The men, wearing face masks and dark clothing and armed with a hammer, proceeded to beat the man and the woman and then relieved them of their cash and electronic valuables. The suspect then fled the scene. Meanwhile, police are searching for three suspects after a 25-year-old man was shot during a home invasion in St. Helena. The incident took place at about 11 a.m. yesterday at a home along Mohin Path Trace. The victim said he was home alone when three men forced their way inside. One of the men was armed with a gun while the other two were armed with knives. They announced a hold-up and proceeded to tie up the victim and ransack the home, where they made off with an estimated $150,000 in cash and jewelry. And a Princestown man is warded at the San Fernando General Hospital after he was stabbed over 25 times. The incident took place at about 2:30 p.m. on Tuesday at the victim's apartment along Ragbri Singh Avenue, Princestown. The victim was attacked by a man he knew who was armed with a cutlass. He suffered injuries to his head and left arm while trying to defend himself and escape. The 34-year-old suspect was detained. Finally, on the international scene, as U.S. states lift more COVID restrictions, experts are worried that people who aren't fully vaccinated could contribute to further spreading of the virus. The Delta variant, first reported in India, currently accounts for nearly 10% of coronavirus cases in the U.S., according to the CDC. With concerns it could become the dominant strain soon, medical experts are underscoring the importance of full vaccination. The Delta variant appears to be significantly more transmissible than even the Alpha variant or the UK variant, which is now dominant in the United States. The good news is that vaccines appear to be effective against the Delta variant. And that was the 12 o'clock news on the Street 919 FM and online Facebook and YouTube, sponsored by the Sea Champion. Recapping the headlines, the Ministry of Health says it will be rescheduling all COVID vaccine appointments scheduled for this weekend. Eligible applicants can still apply for May salary relief grants. Couple beaten with hammer in home invasion. And internationally, cases of a dangerous COVID-19 variant are rapidly increasing in the U.S., expert says. I am Vanessa Thomas. Do enjoy your afternoon and do be safe.